Snipers are one of the deadliest people in the world. They are trained under extreme conditions and carry one of the most important roles in any operation. And for all those Call of Duty fans out there, sniping in real life is way different than in any video game. But that is beside the point. Before we head into the video, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications for more amazing top 10 facts just like this one. Let's begin. Number 10. Chuck Mawhinney. Chuck Mawhinney is a United States Marine who holds the record for the most confirmed sniper kills. He has 103 confirmed kills and 216 unconfirmed kills in 16 months during the Vietnam War. Mawhinney is even credited with eliminating an entire enemy platoon at one time. Mawhinney was later moved back to the United States, where he filled in as a marksmanship educator at his previous base, Camp Pendleton. He later left the Marine Corps in 1970 and worked with the U.S. Backwoods Service until retirement. The Marine Corps confirmed that Chuck had the most confirmed kills ever recorded in Marine history at the time. Number 9. Adelbert Waldron. U.S. Armed Force sniper Adelbert Waldron recorded 109 kills in less than 16 months while serving with the 9th Infantry Division in Vietnam. One of the most precise shooters in the world. You could say that Waldron had chalked up quite a few kills in the Vietnam War. It's said that once he and his soldiers were riding along the Mekong River. They were assaulted by an enemy sniper some 900 meters away. While the remainder of the troops looked frantically to detect the hostile sharpshooter, Waldron got his rifle and executed the enemy sitting on top of a coconut tree with a single shot. This, while being done from a moving boat, is an unimaginable accomplishment in itself. He died on the 18th of October in 1995 at the age of 62. He's buried at Riverside National Cemetery in Riverside, California. Number 8. Henry Norwest. Henry Norwest is one of the most well-known Canadian snipers in World War I. He enrolled in January of 1915 under the name Henry Louis and was dismissed after 3 months for misconduct. 8 months later, he joined again under another name and with a new record. In under 3 years, Norwest killed 115 people. Because of his knowledge on secrecy strategies and the utilization of cover, Norwest was regularly sent on surveillance missions into the Corps known as the Dead Zone. For his valor, he was granted the Military Medal and Bar during the Battle of Vimy Ridge. On August the 18th, Norwest had gotten into his killing post, but an enemy sniper pulled the trigger before Norwest could, and unfortunately, he died. At number 7. Chris Kyle. Christopher Scott Kyle was a U.S. Navy SEAL, sharpshooter who served 4 services in Iraq. Kyle was born in Odessa, Texas on April the 8th, 1974. After spending much of his life on the farm, Kyle joined the U.S. Navy right after experiencing an injury during his time as a professional rodeo rider. He was allotted to SEAL Team 3's expert marksman component, and shortly after, Kyle immediately was sent to the center of hostile activity in Iraq. During his 4 deployments, Chris Kyle got 160 confirmed kills across Ramadi, Fallujah, Baghdad, and other regions across Iraq. And as a result of his unbelievable status, enemies within the territory later named him Shaitan ar-Ramadi, or the Devil of Ramadi. Iraqi enemies even set a $20,000 bounty on Kyle's head, which was later raised to $80,000 before the end of his career. Kyle was additionally known for having the furthest confirmed 2,100-yard kill. Tragically, on February 2, 2013, Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield were killed by Eddie Ray Ruth while visiting a shooting gallery in Arath County, Texas. The film American Sniper is based on his life. Number 6. Vasily Zystef. Vasily Grigorievich Zystef was a Soviet marksman that served with the Red Army during World War II and is credited with 242 confirmed kills. Born in Belianskoye, Orenburg Governorate on the 23rd of March in 1915, Zystef allegedly took up sniping from his granddad, who was with the Earls. After he finished schooling, Zystef enrolled with the Soviet military and was placed with the Pacific Fleet starting in 1937. After war broke out a few years later, he was assigned to the 147th Rifle Regiment of the 28th Tomsk Rifle Division. Even before he became a sniper for the Red Army, Zystef was credited with 32 kills, utilizing an automatic rifle. And it wasn't until 1942, shortly before the Battle of Stalingrad, that Zystef's profession as a sharpshooter formally started. He died on December 15, 1991 at the age of 76 and was later reburied at Mamayev Hill in Volgograd with full military distinction. For his service during the war, Zystef was named Legend of the Soviet Union. Number 5. Lyudmila Pavlichenko. Pavlichenko was a female Soviet sharpshooter with 309 kills. She was also a huge supporter of women's rights. Pavlichenko got interested in shooting and even joined a nearby shooting club where her talent as a sniper was created. Pavlichenko was a hand-picked sniper, making her one of 2,000 females in the Red Army at the time. Pavlichenko killed around 187 people in only 3 months of battle. The Southern Army Council recognized her for her outstanding work during the war, and after the war, Pavlichenko completed her schooling and became a history teacher. Tragically, she later died on the 10th of October in 1974 at the age of 58 due to a stroke. Number 4. Carlos Hathcock. Carlos Norman Hathcock was a U.S. Naval Unit sniper with a record of 93 kills. Hathcock initially was an MP officer before being assigned to Captain Edward James Land's Rifleman Detachment. Hathcock's skill aggravated the North Vietnamese Army to set a $30,000 bounty on his head. Hathcock held the record for several noteworthy kills and slaughtered almost every Vietnamese sharpshooter who hunted for him. The Vietnamese referred to Hancock as Long Train or White Feather Sniper. This was because of a white quill he kept on a band, which was on his shrubbery cap. Hathcock took on unbelievable missions, one of them being to kill the People's Army of Vietnam's general. He also brought down Vietnam's pioneer speaker known as the Apache. Hathcock was later retired from the Vietnam campaign because he sustained multiple wounds. Hathcock later died on the 22nd of February 1999 because of a disease called multiple sclerosis in Virginia. Number 3. Francis Pagamogabo. Francis Pagamogabo was a Canadian marksman that served in World War I and killed a staggering 378 enemy soldiers. Following World War I, Pagamogabo volunteered for military service. Thanks to his sharpshooting skills developed in his youth, Pagamogabo quickly developed a name for being a fierce marksman. By the time the war was over, Pagamogabo had succeeded in capturing 300 enemy troops alive. Pagamogabo became Supreme Chief of the Native Independent Government in 1943 and worked as a guard at the munitions plant in Nobel, Ontario throughout World War II. He later died on Perry Island Reserve in 1952 at the age of 61 years old. Number 2. Fyodor Oplepkov. Fyodor Oplepkov was a Soviet marksman that served with the Red Army throughout World War II and has gotten 429 kills in his career. It's believed that he initially joined the Red Army along with his brother, who was later killed in combat. Angered by the loss of his brother, Oplepkov reportedly swore to get revenge and served his best as a sniper and rifleman on the Japanese front. He was typically sent out alone to conduct police work and other missions such as enemy troop movements. Oplepkov was responsible for 429 kills for his sniper rifle alone and countless more for his automatic weapons. Oplepkov sustained 12 serious wounds throughout his military career. After being shot in the chest, Oplepkov was forced to stay in a hospital for the rest of the war before finally being discharged. A few months later, he died on May the 28th in 1968 when he was 60 years old. And at number 1, Simo Hayha. Simo Hayha was a Finnish marksman that served in the Winter War of 1939 to 1940 and is known for his 505 confirmed kills against Red Army troops. Hayha joined the Finnish voluntary militia at the age of 21. Hayha competed in various shooting competitions, earning various trophies for his sharpshooting skills. With the occurrence of war between European countries in 1939, Hayha served as a sniper. In temperatures reaching -40 degrees Fahrenheit and invisible in solid white, Hayha dropped one Red Army soldier after another, stacking up all 505 of his kills in less than 100 days of combat. Eventually, he earned the nickname White Death amongst each of his fellow soldiers and enemies. On March 6, 1940, Hayha was severely wounded in his left jaw by an armor-piercing bullet shot by the Red Army. After losing consciousness for many days, Hayha awoke on March 13, 1940, with nearly half of his face missing from the event. At the age of 96, Hayha died at a veterans nursing home in Hamina, 2002. He was eventually buried in Ruokolahti, Finland. Well, these are the top 10 deadliest snipers in the past couple of decades. What do you think? Do you have what it takes to get on this list if given the chance? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more amazing uploads. And I'll see you in the next video.